And welcome to Blue Sox TV. It's a pleasure to have with us the manager of the Perth Heat, Brooke Knight. Brooke, welcome to Blue Sox TV, mate. You must be very, very pleased to get away with a win, first game here in Sydney away from home in the first game of the series.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big win for this team. We obviously were coming off dropping 3 at home to Adelaide, those last 3, and got over here, and then the first inning's falling apart, and the wheels are falling off, and thank goodness we had young Dylan out there. I mean, he's been nothing but a rock for us. You know, some guys get a bit rattled. They got to wait a week for the start, and we kick a couple of balls behind him, and all of a sudden you're thinking, uh-oh. But he just stayed the course, and he's a bulldog and gave us everything he had.
Yeah, I was going to mention that to you. As you said, a couple of really bad kicks. Robbie Glendenning got a horror behind second base looking for a double play. All of a sudden, you're 3-0 down. Very easily, as you see, on the back of 3 losses to drop a bundle, and all of a sudden you're looking at 4 straight in the face. But Dylan then bounces back. I think he retired 12 or 13 in a row after that. Really got you guys back, and on the back of some really good offense. Jordan Cassar, TK, who does it week in, week out for you boys. You fought back, got yourself in a good position, and then the bullpen strong as always to get you guys a much needed win on the road.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to see TK get going. I mean, he the last few games, he started to get that back going back to where we're used to seeing it, which is great. He's seen the ball better. Q had a great game last night. I mean, hit the ball to all fields. I had Jordan in the States a couple of years ago as well, so familiar with him. He's a great guy. He plays the game the right way. Very coachable, always looking for ways to improve. And, it showed up last night, obviously getting some good pitches to hit. And he ran the heck out of the bases. I was thinking, he went home to second, first to third, second to home. They tried to pick over twice. I think he mentioned I've never slid so much in my life. In fact, probably more last night than he had all season.
Now, your Southwest Division is really heating up down there at the moment. The Giants just keep winning. You guys are trying to keep winning. Melbourne keep finding ways to win. Geelong Korea, a much improved team on what they showed last season. Really tightening up in your division over there, and you guys have got to keep finding ways to win.
Well, it's really, really exciting for the Australian Baseball League. Looking at this thing even before last weekend series, and then after those wrapped up, the parity across the board with 8 teams, it's just so healthy for any league when you've got that. There are no pushover teams. Every once in a while there's been a few teams that have scuffled a bit. And obviously each, not intra-division, but inter-division contest counts towards your intra-division record, right? So you cannot look past anybody at all. And yeah, I mean, our division at this point is a bit stronger, but I mean, that could all even out at the end anyway. But Melbourne's playing well, and GK can beat anybody on any given day. So, yeah, I mean, if you think you're going to look past a game and with, 19 to play, you're silly. It's going to creep up and bite you. So we're simply looking for ways to come ready to play every day.
Game 2 tonight, who are you going to start with, and what are they going to bring to the mound? And for the people at home that don't know the in-behinds, the Perth Heats, who's somebody on the roster, maybe not necessarily here this weekend, but to keep an eye on for the future going forward?
Well, so John Anderson is our starting pitcher. He's reliable left-handed arm. He was here last season with the Heat. Got plenty of experience, so if he's in the zone and mixing pitches, he should be pretty darn tough and effective for us. As far as young guys, we actually got a new starter today who hasn't been in the lineup yet, Mitch Neuenborn, who's kind of a two-way kid. He can really pitch a bit. He's got upside on the mound, and the bat works too. So he's going to get a start with the left-hander going for Sydney at second. He'll be at second base. We move him Glendenning over to third. But
sorry about these.
Yeah, just the one fly. The one fly. He's persistent. But yeah, so that's a neat guy to keep an eye on today with young Neuenborn, and then Hawley's back behind the plate. He's obviously a Brewers affiliate, and Jess Williams, who started last night, will have every chance to jump back in there. He's with the Brewers as well. So that's kind of our. And sorry, don't let me leave out Ulrich Bajarski, who had a big hit, a big pinch hit, and he's starting in right field tonight. So there's a nice younger crew. That cycle is kind of coming back in Perth, which is great. And it's exciting to watch those guys, up their game.
Mate, thank you very much for your time. We wish you all the best in Game 2 and the rest of the series, and in fact the rest of the year for the Perth Heat. We know there's a lot of followers over there in the West that will be watching this, so any shout-outs you want to do them now, but best of luck for the rest of the series and for the season going forward.
Appreciate you having us, Cam. We'll shout it out if we can get to February 8th.
Awesome. Right. Thank you very much for your time, Brooke. Okay. That's Perth manager Brooke Knight. we're almost set to go here for Game 2. Perth taking Game 1, of course, 5 runs to 3 last night. Game 2 promises to be another cracking game. We'll have the first pitch in just moments here on Blue Sox TV.